All right, we're here with Coach Rob Black of the Fulton. My dad is a Fulton graduate, 1966, by the way, and he still follows you guys pretty closely. And I went to Farragut myself, so he's always telling me, how much better Fulton is than Farragut and all that sort of stuff. So good stuff. But we get a chance to cover several Fulton games, so get a chance to look at the team quite a bit. Tell us about this upcoming season, your thoughts on kind of the off-season, conditioning program, what have you, and what you're looking forward to in 2017.
Well, we're excited about the move to 5A, so some new opponents, new venues to play in,
You're more excited than your opponents, I'll say that.
Well, I don't know about that. And we've worked hard this offseason, but we're facing a situation right now where we're very inexperienced up front, a lot of experience in our skill positions, so a pretty good mix there. So just hoping for some great leadership from those guys. I've seen it so far in the weight room and in the off-season program, so hopefully that'll continue as we, start into pads and so forth. So looking forward to a great year.
Yeah, so, obviously there's turnover every year in high school. You're going to probably tailor what you do to the personnel that you have. How much different, if at all, will kind of the product on the field be based on the strengths of some of these guys versus what you lost?
Yeah, it's a great question, and so, this offseason, looking at our inexperience up front, we're trying to be a little bit creative on changing some schemes and making it to where we're not asking those guys to line up and drive people 5 to 7 yards off the line of scrimmage, so we're going to be a little bit different there. We'll probably throw it a little bit more, try to get it to our playmakers in space a little bit more. So probably won't hear a lot of heavier jumbo packages, but just give our guys a chance to grow up front first and gain some experience, and then mid-year, we may be able to do some of the stuff we've done in the past as well.
Yeah. What does it take to really get ready for the grind of 5A? When you sit down, you lay the schedule out on the table and kind of look at the whole thing, it's a tall order. Football in Knoxville has really grown in the last decade or so. It used to be about 3 teams that were pretty decent. Now there's, quite a few. What does it take to really stay prepared for that full gauntlet?
Yeah, number one is conditioning. We have to be smart as coaches, and we got to condition them to the point where our guys can play 4 quarters. But on the other hand, you gotta also think, heck, if we have a chance to go 15 games, we can't wear these guys out. So there's kind of a fine line right there. For us, we got a lot of guys playing both ways. So we talked last night at a 7-on-7 event about how much better in shape we've got to get than we are right now. So that's kind of a challenge that I put to our kids last night, and I think they'll accept it and do it.
Great. Well, if you play at us, every scoring play, every turnover you create, every sack will be blasted to social media within seconds. So just kind of be aware that those highlights will be pushed when we get to Diamond Clear Opponents is the Twitter, and then the same thing on Facebook. So we do try to promote the opposing kids when you're playing a team of ours. So we'll do that. I'll ask a couple questions of your guys here. But, hey, thanks for taking a minute for us, and looking forward to good things out of Fulton as always.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.